Blueface went online and made this wild allegation that went viral that said that you and Offset had slept together behind Cardi's back. You haven't talked about it. Cardi hasn't talked about it.
She responded and said she didn't know if it was true or not, and she said that's me and him is broken up. That's what she said.
Right.
This is not a rumor anymore. It's confirmed. Chrisean Rock just admitted the unthinkable that she hooked up with Offset. Yes, Offset. Cardi B's husband. And now, all hell has broken loose. The moment the clip dropped a candid, unfiltered snippet from a messy IG live session, social media went into a meltdown. Chrisean didn't even flinch. She said it with her whole chest. I mean, it was before the baby. It was before Cardi caught feelings. Whatever. Don't act like Offset innocent, and with that single sentence, she detonated hip-hop's most protected marriage. Cardi B is reportedly furious, screaming, breaking things, unfollowing people, and preparing a response that's going to destroy everything in her path. Sources say she's already kicked Offset out of the house and has blocked his number. Offset, on the other hand, silent, no tweets, no defense, nothing. Now the internet is turning on itself. Barb's Barty Gang, Chrisean's fan base, it's a war zone. But here's where it gets even messier. Insiders are claiming this wasn't a one-time hookup. Allegedly, Offset and Chrisean had a full-blown fling. And the craziest part? Blueface might have known all along. So the real question is, did Offset cheat? Did Cardi know and hide it? And is Chrisean exposing it now for revenge or clout? You're about to find out everything. And trust me, you've never heard it like this before. If you've been following the Chrisean Rock and Cardi B timelines for the past 2 years, then you know this wasn't some sudden mess that fell from the sky. No, this was a slow burn betrayal that's been brewing in plain sight, while everyone thought the industry was in peace mode. Let's rewind back in 2022. Chrisean Rock was skyrocketing. Her messy, chaotic viral persona made her a trending name on every timeline. But behind the chaos was a real come-up. She went from being Blueface's controversial ride or die to a full-blown reality star and cultural lightning rod. But while the world was laughing at her antics, partying with her on Instagram Live and watching her brawls go viral, Offset was watching too. And insiders say he wasn't just watching. He was reaching out, according to multiple sources close to both camps. Offset and Chrisean first met backstage at a private after-party in Atlanta in late 2022, an event Cardi B didn't attend. At the time, Offset had just gone through a very public cheating scandal, and Cardi had reportedly kicked him out for a brief period. That party, that night, it was allegedly the first time something happened, but it didn't stop. Their whispers began circulating in 2023 when Chrisean randomly started appearing at Migos adjacent events, album listening sessions, closed-door VIP events, even backstage passes at solo Offset shows. Cardi's fans raised their eyebrows, but every time someone asked, Chrisean denied everything. Nah, Offset cool. He like my bro? That's family. Stop playing. But the body language was off. The timing. Suspicious. And then came the real clue. The viral video of Cardi snapping during a live stream in mid-2023. You remember it? The one where she said, "I'm so sick of fake loyalty. People smile in your face and know the truth behind your back." At the time, fans thought it was about the music industry. Now everyone knows it was about Offset and Chrisean. But here's where it gets wild. While Chrisean was out here causing chaos with Blueface, she was also allegedly texting Offset in secret. One source, a verified club promoter in Miami, claims he saw IDE. He saw Offset and Chrisean arrive separately to the SLS South Beach in early 2024, only to leave together just 30 minutes apart. Using private exits. Another insider says Chrisean was seen wearing a pair of limited edition sneakers Offset had never publicly gifted to Cardi, but had once shown off in a private collection vlog. The signs were everywhere. But Cardi didn't react, not publicly. She kept it classy, focused on the music, focused on her family. But behind closed doors, Sources say she was already suspicious. An alleged leak from Cardi's hairstylist claimed that Cardi had confronted Offset multiple times about Chrisean, especially after he left an event early in Houston while Chrisean happened to be performing at another venue that same night. Offset allegedly brushed it off, saying, "She crazy, babe. Why would I mess with that?" But now we know the truth. Because this week, Chrisean finally admitted it, and not just casually. She did it on Instagram Live, in front of 100,000 plus viewers, during a moment of frustration when a fan asked her, "Why are you always hating on Cardi? Is it 'cause you jealous?" Chrisean paused, smirked, sipped her drink, then dropped the line that blew up the internet. "Nah, I'm just honest. I ain't jealous. And let's not act like Offset wasn't in my bed first." That's it. That was the moment. That one sentence just tore the internet in half. Within minutes, Twitter exploded. Cardi deleted over 50 posts. Offset's name trended for all the wrong reasons, and Blueface, he started trolling instantly, tweeting, "Told y'all she outside." Offset just next on the list. But the one reaction everyone was waiting for was Cardi's. And here's what we know. She's furious. Multiple sources confirm she threw Offset out of their LA mansion within hours of the clip going viral. Allegedly told him, "You better go live with your little toothless side chick and make it work." Offset hasn't said a word. No IG story, no tweet, no denial. And that silence is what's killing him right now. Because if it wasn't true, fans say he'd be the first to clap back. But the fact that he's quiet, the fact that Cardi unfollowed both him and Chrisean, and the fact that Offset's burner account was caught liking random IG models hours later. Yeah, this ain't looking good. And now, the world's watching, because if this mess is as deep as it looks, we're not just talking about a petty hook dash up. We single quotes re-talking about the possible end of hip-hop's most high-profile marriage, Cardi versus Chrisean fan war, that might break the internet and a full-blown reputation spiral for Offset, who is just rebuilding his public image after years of drama. But this ain't over, because in part 3, the first major twist drops, and it involves Blueface, leaked DMIs, and an alleged three-way betrayal you will not believe. It's one thing for a woman to expose a hookup. It's another thing entirely when that hookup might have shattered two different relationships, ignited a celebrity war, and triggered a betrayal triangle nobody saw coming. And now, the curtain just got ripped all the way off. After Chrisean dropped that explosive line on IG Live, "Offset was in my bed first." The world went silent for like 3 seconds. Then Blueface hit go on the nuclear button, because while everyone was waiting on Cardi's response or Offset's denial, it was Blueface who delivered the next BOMB. In a deleted tweet that fans screenshotted instantly, he said, "I've been new. That's why I cheated with her sister." Wait, what? Her sister? Oh yeah. It gets deeper. Way deeper. According to sources close to Blueface's inner circle, he's been sitting on this info for months. He found out about Offset and Chrisean a while ago, allegedly through leaked DMs that Offset sent from a private burner account. Those DMs just leaked. And we've got the text. Offset_burner 101. "You too wild limo. I need that again when you back in LA. Keep it low though. Chrisean Quinra, say less. You know, I don't talk. Unless I get mad. Well, she got mad. And now the whole world knows. But that's not all. Because shortly after Blueface's tweet, he posted something else, this time in an IG story, with the caption, "She wasn't just messing with Offset. As Takeoff's cousin too. Double quotes. Yes, Takeoff's cousin. The same cousin who used to work as a tour manager for MIGOS. So now we've gone from a one-night stand rumor to what might have been an ongoing triangle of secret flings, shady silence, and calculated clout. But let's zoom in on Cardi B, because while all this is erupting online, she's reportedly losing IT behind the scenes. Multiple outlets say Cardi immediately fired her PR team, claiming they were too slow to get ahead of the narrative. She allegedly told one assistant to pack your ***T after they accidentally posted a scheduled TikTok during the scandal hour. And the damage control. A disaster. Cardi's camp rushed out a rushed, denial-adjacent tweet that fans instantly picked apart. We don't respond to clout chasers. We stay unbothered, but the fans weren't buying it. Because 12 minutes after that tweet went out, Offset deleted his entire Instagram page. Gone. Wiped clean. No photos, no stories. No following list. And that is what set the internet off again. Barty Gang started trending hashtags like #ProtectCardi, #Offset is over party, #CHR Offset, and then came the first celebrity reactions. Summer Walker. But then, the twist nobody was ready for dropped. A leaked video hit Reddit and Twitter simultaneously, showing Offset and Chrisean leaving a hotel in Miami together in July. The timestamp: 1 week before Cardi and Offset's public date night at the BET Awards. In the video, Offset's wearing a face mask and hoodie. Chrisean is laughing, holding what looks like a hoodie he wore earlier that week in paparazzi photos. They both get into a black SUV, the same one Offset was seen using in a prior TMZ clip. There's no mistaking it. It's them. No denial. No excuse. That's when Cardi posted her now-deleted tweet, "I knew I wasn't crazy." Oh yeah, it's all falling apart, but there's more. Because fans started digging even deeper. On an old episode of The Jason Lee Show, Chrisean had once joked, "Offset cute, but he ain't loyal. I'd break him in two if I wanted to." At the time, people laughed. Now, that clip is going viral again. Chrisean's camp is silent, but Blueface is still going. In a new IG Live, he said, "She for the culture." Offset thought she was a secret. Now she trending. Welcome to the Rock Show. This is no longer just a cheating scandal. It's an industry wrecking ball. Cardi's fans are demanding a divorce. Offset's endorsements are being called into question. And Chrisean, she just gained 600,000 followers in one day. She is winning, at least for now. But what if I told you this mess isn't even the worst part? Because in part 4, the escalation reaches another level. There is a shocking reveal involving a secret pregnancy rumor, a possible Cardi versus Chrisean diss track, and a new player entering the war, someone not one expected. So you thought the scandal hit rock bottom? Nope, we're only halfway down the rabbit hole. Because just when the dust started to settle and fans were picking sides, a disturbing new rumor began to spread fast, loud, and completely unfiltered. Chrisean Rock might be pregnant, and Offset might be the father. Let that sink in for a second. The woman who just admitted to sleeping with Cardi B's husband? Yeah, she might be carrying his child. And where did this leak come from? A screenshot allegedly from Chrisean's private snap showing a positive pregnancy test on a marble bathroom counter that fans recognized from previous IG stories. Caption: "If it's yours, don't hide this time." What? Fans immediately went into detective mode, matching the Veuve Clicquot bottle, the Gucci toothbrush, and even the gold towel hanger to previous posts in Offset's Miami penthouse. It was a match. 100% match. And the internet lost its mind. People began flooding Chrisean's Instagram comments with baby emojis. Fans begged Cardi to respond. And then, Nicki Minaj did something that blew everything wide open again. She posted a 10-second audio clip on her story. A woman screaming, "You lied to me." Then silence. Then the beat dropped. A beat that didn't sound like anything she's released before. Within minutes, fan accounts began circulating a theory. Nicki is working on a diss track, and she's featuring Chrisean Rock. Could this really be happening? Nicki and Chrisean teaming up to go after Cardi B. It sounds wild. But then Chrisean posted a selfie video with the caption, "Studio run with a real queen. #bars up, #rock mode." Boom. If you thought fan wars were bad before, now it was a full-on apocalypse. Barty Gang versus the Barbs versus the Rockstars. Fandoms were destroying each other in the comments. Hundreds of thousands of tweets. Instagram lives crashing from too many viewers. TikToks hitting millions of views within hours. And all of it just a distraction from what was about to leak next. Because that's when a video from backstage at Rolling Loud started circulating. Grainy, shaky, but clear enough to see. Chrisean and Offset arguing. You heard that right? Offset was supposed to be backstage waiting for Cardi. Be set, but instead, he's in the shadows with Chrisean, whispering, gesturing wildly, and then walking away as she throws something at him. Fans enhance the audio. And the word that stood out most clearly, it's yours. That was all it took. Twitter erupted. You're finished started trending. People tagged Cardi in every version of the video. Offset's name was dragged through digital mud. Then Cardi did the unthinkable. She unfollowed Offset and then posted this tweet. I'll raise my kids alone. I always have. No name, no direct call out. But everybody knew what she meant. Meanwhile, Blueface, never one to stay quiet, wrapped another troll bomb. Baby daddy of the year might not be me this time. Crazy world. But then, a curveball no one saw coming. Saweetie jumped in. Yes, Saweetie, the icy queen herself. And Offset's old label mate under QC. She posted a now deleted story with a side-eye emoji and the song. Back to the streets. Now fans started speculating whether Saweetie knew something too. Was Offset out here messing with everyone? Then one fan posted this bombshell theory. Offset is spiraling. Ever since Takeoff's passing, he's been reckless, depressed, and clout-thirsty. Chrisean was just the one who aired him out. And honestly, it kind of makes sense. Sources say Offset has been drinking heavily, ghosting management, and skipping studio sessions. One label rep told a blog anonymously, he's not the same. He's lashing out. Chrisean isn't lying. He really was chasing her. But now that it's public, he's panicking. But here's the thing. Offset isn't panicking because of Cardi. He's terrified of what Chrisean has on her phone. And that's where the next big twist drops. Screenshots from a secret OnlyFans collab between Chrisean and Offset. Yes, allegedly. Offset wanted to do a private content drop to earn some easy money using a burner page, and Chrisean has the receipts. A preview of those. Messages leaked. Offset OF burner. We do 20 minutes. Face blur, you get 80% Chrisean. Lawoo boy bye. You wild and the kicker. That account has now been linked to an email address under one of Offset's old side hustle brands. It's real. It's happening. Offset was planning to monetize his link to Chrisean and got exposed before it launched. Fans are now digging into everything. When Cardi went silent. When Chrisean's glow started. When Offset changed his phone number. When Blueface's music got darker. And there's one more twist. Another woman just came forward claiming Offset tried to fly her out in April while Cardi was recovering from surgery. She posted a blurred-out boarding pass, screenshots of Cash App receipts, and a voice note that definitely sounds like Offset saying, "Just keep it quiet. I got you. We are no longer dealing with just a love triangle. This is a full-blown web of deceit, manipulation, betrayal, and everyone's receipts are dropping at once." But the scariest part? Chrisean hasn't even dropped the full truth yet. Because according to one insider, she's holding back a video that will end Offset's career. A video that allegedly shows him saying something unforgivable about Cardi. And she's threatening to leak it if she gets dragged one more time online. Which means this isn't over. Not even close. There you go, Esson. Part 4 delivered and overflowing. Secret pregnancy Nicki. Collab Offset's burner scandal backstage footage. OnlyFans twist and more chaos on the way by the time the sun rose the next morning. The internet wasn't just buzzing, it was on fire. Cardi B, Offset, Chrisean Rock. The names weren't just trending, they were dominating every platform. But the reactions? They weren't just from fans. They came from every corner of the industry, and some of them downright savage. Let's start with the Barbs already hyped by the rumors of a Nicki x Chrisean collab. They came out swinging, launching hashtags like hashtag offset AIN single quotes, T-loyal hashtag CARDI stay losing hashtag rock-bodied her, and the memes. Absolutely brutal. One viral TikTok had over 15 million views in under 24 hours. It showed Chrisean walking through fire, superimposed with Nicki's face, while Cardi was edited in crying in a bathtub. Caption: when Europe teams up with the girl your man cheated with. Fans were dancing to the beat, literally. They turned the scandal into a TikTok dance challenge using a clip of Chrisean saying, I mean, he wanted me, period. But not everybody was laughing. Barty Gang went into defense mode. They flooded Chrisean's comments, calling her a clout chaser, trash, and irrelevant without Blueface. One user posted, you used your baby to get sympathy. Now you using Offset to get fame? Nasty work. Another, if you were that girl, he wouldn't have stayed with Cardi. Then came Cardi's fans' receipts pulling up all the pastimes. Just one emoji, insiders whisper she's recording a diss track. Others say it's a full-length visual album inspired by the betrayal. And fans have already named it Bloody Heart Offset. He's gone ghost. No tweets, no lives, no red carpet appearances. But one shocking detail drops on TMZ. Offset has moved out of their home. A source says he took clothes, shoes, and a stack of lyric notebooks. Didn't say where he was going, Chrisean. Silent. No new posts. No lives, nothing. Fans believe she's either in hiding or in labor. Yup, new rumors suggest she may be pregnant again. And this time, it might be Offset's. It sounds insane. But one tweet with 2 M likes asks, if that hotel clip happened 2 months ago, and she's missing now, you do the math. Even Cardi stans don't know what to believe. Some say Cardi should leave. Others say she should expose Offset. Some say this whole drama is a giant lie. But here's what no one saw coming. Nicki Minaj just posted a selfie with Chrisean, both of them smirking. Caption, we playing chess, not checkers. The barbs go wild. The Barty Gang starts spinning, and the internet collectively loses it. Is Nicki about to sign Chrisean to her label? Is this revenge against Cardi for years of beef? Is the drama going to escalate into a full-blown war? One insider claims this isn't over. Cardi has her own receipts. Chrisean's sitting on more tapes. Offset's about to be exposed for real. And with that, the stage is set. Not for closure, but for a second explosion that could shake the entire industry. Because now the question isn't whether Offset cheated. It's, who's next? What will Cardi do on VMA night? And is this only the beginning of a much darker game? Stay tuned. Because part 2 of this saga is already writing itself. In the fire these 3 just lit. Whoa! If you're still watching, take a second to breathe. Because what just unfolded wasn't just drama. It was betrayal, heartbreak, revenge, and an all-out war brewing behind the scenes of hip-hop's most powerful triangle. And let's be real, we all saw signs. But no one thought it would come to this. Now we need you. Do you think Chrisean is telling the truth? Was this a one-night thing, or something deeper and dirtier? Is Offset the victim or the master manipulator behind the scenes? And Cardi, does she deserve justice, or is she hiding something even worse? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Let it all out. We're not holding back here. Tell us. Hashtag Team CARDI. Hashtag Team Treason. Or is this all Offset's fault? And here's the real kicker. You think this is over? Think again. Because insiders are whispering that Cardi B is about to drop a track that names names. And it's not just about Chrisean. It could expose an entire circle of celebrities who knew about the affair and said nothing. Plus, we're hearing Nicki Minaj and Chrisean might be dropping a collab, with shots fired directly at Cardi. If that happens, we're talking about the biggest hip-hop female feud since Remy Ma versus Nicki. And this one could break the industry. So if you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button right now, and don't just tap it. Slam IT like Cardi. Slam that booth door. Turn on all notifications because the moment any new clip, tweet, leak, or diss drops, you'll hear it here first. Oh, and one more thing. We're preparing a full breakdown of the deleted tracks, the leaked DMS, and a deep dive into the hotel security footage frame by frame. You do not want to miss that. So join the community, comment, engage, and stay strapped in. Because in this drama, no one's safe. And trust me, the next explosion is coming way sooner than you think. Way sooner than you think.